top. The force is strong. The force is strong in Mark. That's kind of symbolic. This is the night before the start of me doing the Joe Wicks 90-day plan, the body coach 90-day plan, I think it's called. I got all the bump. I sent all of my before photos. That was the most humiliating moment. I sent all my measurements. So you've got a full frontal, you've got a side, and you've got a back shot. Deeply unattractive, deeply humiliating. But they say that after cycle 1, after the first 4 weeks, you'll look back and you'll feel a huge sense of achievement. So this is the reason I'm recording this. This is going to be, I'm just going to do little kind of moments like this, just to share where I'm at. This is the night before the first day. So tomorrow I have a HIIT training thing to do, which is about, I think, 25 minutes. And I'm about to make tonight, that's them watching Teenagers Banged Up Abroad, by the way. And tonight I'm going to be making my bircher for the morning. Now, the last time I did this, and I did do this before, Nadia was incredibly good. And as she said, it was a birthday present to help me cook. She'd cook the food, she'd prepare the food, or she'd bring the ingredients together and help me to sort of do the simplest stuff. That was very sweet, and it was really supportive. But I do genuinely think that I have to grow up. I have to be a man. I have to take responsibility. And I also think that taking the responsibility of what I would otherwise normally say I haven't got time for, or I would prioritise or somehow consider other things to always be far more important than prepping my food, thinking about what I'm eating. I'm hoping, and I think Nadia's hoping, that this will encourage me to think in a grown-up manner. For example, when I'm heading out to work, what is my lunch choices for that day? What snacks should I take? What nuts? What have you? So I am going to follow his plan. And I am going to report back to you. I might film a few moments when I've cooked things or when I've made things, but if I'm honest right now, where I'm sitting at right now, the night before starting, my stomach's hungry. Part of me is toying with shove as much food in tonight as you can because it's your last night before you get going, so indulge. Another part of me is thinking, oh, no, go to bed with that sort of feeling of gnawing hunger in your stomach, because then you'll get a head start. And I'm dovetailing between the two. And then I've got this middle journey, and this is where my problem with food sits, where I won't necessarily indulge in something that's bad for me, but I could indulge in something that's theoretically good for me. And that's where I basically abuse oats and raisins. I'm a cereal oats abuser. And I pour too much, I have too much, I eat too much, and some trigger in my head says to myself, on one level this is good for you, on one level this is good for your cholesterol, on one level this is good roughage and all that kind of stuff. And it's a con, because when I start to then pound through my second bowl, I'm simply taking in loads of calories. And so the con of being healthy is offset by it sitting in my stomach. I wake up in the morning, I feel disinclined to do any exercise, blah, 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 blah. So I feel equal nerves, equal anxiety, equal dread. I mean, if I'm honest, if I think about tomorrow, I really, really don't want to do it. And yet at the same time, I've had moments today where I felt quite resolute and excited. So it's that thing, the ebb, the flow, the ebb, the flow. And I'm sure you're going to get, and we're going to get plenty of that in these little video diary moments. So I'm now going in the other room, and I'm now going to go and make my bircher. And I'll share with you what it is and what it's like tomorrow.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Can you tell me, I literally can't see the measurements.
What measurement do you want?
120 mils.
To there.
Where?
There.
120?
Yeah. There you go.
I'm making my bircher.
He's actually making
I'm
his...
doing it. I'm actually
Joe
doing
Wicks
it.
bircher.
The force is strong with this one.
So what's it got in it?
It's got rolled oats, protein powder, raisins. It's a win, isn't it? Pinch of cinnamon, apple juice, a Braeburn apple, some flaxseed. Let me spit. Oh, flaxseed. I've just spilled it. Flaxseed. What is flaxseed?
It's a way of getting omega fats. It's a seed, but in it's got omega fats, so vegetarians and stuff eat it to get the fats you can't get from things like salmon.
It's weird me being this side. It's like I'm on stage and you're not. It's really odd. I've just shared in there that I'm feeling a little bit intimidated by the prospect, but at the same time a bit excited.
Get on with it.
All right.
It's first day. It's been a lot of deep breathing. Oh God, look at my mascara. It's been a lot of deep breathing. Are you proud of me? I've been filming you.
Joe Wicks is knackered as well. Oh, babe,
Where have you been? I've been calling you and calling you.
Sorry, I've been in my bolt hole editing a new series of films. A while back, I asked on our Popcorn Junkies Instagram account if people would like a movie news, a bit like our showbiz news, more of which are coming soon. Just hasn't been much showbiz news, has there really?
No, what's up to all the showbiz people?
So I'm doing, it's going to probably be once a week or once every 10 days or something like that. But movie news, you know, who's been cast in what films have been greenlit, what amazing sort of inside stories there are, who's been
God,
fired,
I'm loving doing that.
who's
Is that
been
what you've been doing
cast.
in there?
Yeah, I've been doing it in there. I just want to, we want to supply you with so much stuff.
Well, look at the bloody mess I've made.
Oh shit.
Mark, day one of Joe Wicks, is now not doing his Joe Wicks food. I'm cooking it.
Don't say it like that. I made
but
my
it's true.
bircher.
No, but it's true. I'm fine doing it. I'm happy doing it. And it's a bit faffy if you're not a cook.
Is it?
Well, it's not just like convenience food. You've got to chop up.
No,
the
I must admit, I did look at some of the recipes. I
this
thought,
has got garam
bloody
masala,
hell.
cumin, fresh coriander, fresh chilli, fresh garlic. So there's peeling and chopping and stuff.
Right.
But
That does look rather nice, doesn't it? I have to say my bircher was remarkable. Getting fit, a bloke gets fit, fat man tries to get thin. Don't know. Fat man thin. Fat man thin. Is it
Well,
fat
if
boy
the Joe
slim?
Wicks doesn't work, you can try something else.
Fat man thin.
It's quite a lot of food.
It is quite a lot of food.
I mean, you've eaten a lot today.
But I do ache. I really ache. Oh, my thighs ache.
I'm going to sit down and eat it.
But thanks. Oh my God. I have to confess that I did look at all the recipes and I thought, bloody hell. And
That's
this weekend...
creamy chicken and cashew nut curry. With coriander, chilli, garlic, yum.
But this is the good thing. Okay, so I'm not cooking tonight, but I am working the other room. But at the weekend, I'm going to have to be cooking.
And I, this weekend, why don't you eat dinner? I'm going to see Kay. So I'm going to Glasgow. I've just said to Mark, the fridges are filled with food. And historically, what happens when I fill the fridges with food, I come back and all I find is multiple takeaway boxes. So he's in grave danger because I'm not going to, but I think this is good because every other diet you've ever gone on, you've fallen as soon as I'm not in the area. So it's good at the early days.
I've hit my first challenge. I've hit my first roadblock.
Good.
No,
What?
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, what? I thought you meant because I'm going away.
No. Well, there's that, obviously. I desperately wanted a fizzy drink. I'm not allowed a fizzy drink.
Have some fizzy water. I've got you lots of nice Pellegrino.
Oh, okay.
Put some lemon juice in it.
Oh, God.
It's good though, Mark. You drink too much bloody Diet Coke. So at the moment, Curtain Gate continues. Will we get the curtains up tonight or not?
Surprised by the end of the weekend.
Ah, we're moving it to now. You're going to surprise me for the end of the weekend.
We're only going tomorrow. We've only got Thursday.
I'm not going tomorrow.
We're going day after tomorrow.
Yeah, day after tomorrow. Big difference. 2 more days with my curtains on the floor. Look at Toffee. Say hello to the subs. What have you got there? What's that? Did that have chocolate in it? Did it? Where's Chi-Chi gone? Toffee. Where's Chi-Chi gone? Where's Chi-Chi gone? Where's Chi-Chi? Hello, Chi-Chi. Say hello to the subs. Say hiya. Hiya. Are you a big skippy girl? Are you a big skippy girl? Where's Chi-Chi? Where's Toffee? Oh God, I forgot she's got fox poo on. Go and wash her. Ah.
It's oh so quiet. Do 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 dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
It's oh so quiet. Dun, dun, dun. Did
Oh,
you
dear,
know?
I don't think I should have put my. Look.
What's that? Oh, God.
Breakfast. Don't think I should have put it in here.
It's your frog spawn, babe.
It's my frog spawn, baby.
Did you know that one of the first songs I ever edited U2 in Perfect Partner, the series we met on, was It's Oh So Quiet by Bjork?
Really?
Did you know
I
that?
didn't know that.
Isn't that ironic, given how unquiet you are?
Yeah. Did you know me then?
Not at all, no. I'd only shot one programme with you. It's oh so quiet. With the irony is, it's oh so quiet, and then Bjork shrieks like a banshee, just like you. So we are about to watch
Virtues. And
The
guess
Virtues.
what? I'm feeling a bit nervous about it.
Why?
I just said to Kiki, do you want to watch it? And she said, oh, I saw the actor doing an interview about it today. She's a fun.
Bloody hell, does she want a job?
She's such a dark
She's like her own
horse,
little
Kiki.
journalist
She's
up there.
Such a dark horse. But anyway, and she said he was moved to tears in the interview. And I said, God, why? She was just talking about his character, because obviously it's all about this repressed, awful childhood, isn't it? So I feel a bit nervous about it now.
Why?
You know what I'm like? I can't bear watching awful things happening.
Apparently, what's remarkable about the first episode, it's directed by Shane Meadows. Interesting little story. And we're going to do a live review of it, so I'll save the interesting little story for later. Go over to our Box Set Bingers playlist. Yeah, the Box Set Bingers. Because we're a house of addicts. And one addiction we all particularly like is binging on box sets.
Binge on a box set. What did everyone think of the baby's name? Archie. I love that name.
Archie, yeah, I suppose it's all
I
right.
like it. I mean, it's not Archibald, it's Archie.
If there was a zombie apocalypse and everyone in the royal
Yeah.
family was wiped out, could you see a King Archie?
Yeah, why not?
Could you?
Yeah.
Do you think is it short for Archibald?
Well, I haven't seen anywhere that they're calling him Archibald. I mean, it might be Archibald. I wouldn't be so keen on.
I thought it was-
I love Archie. I
I think it's a very
such
sweet
good
name, yeah. I thought it was a bit of an odd press conference today. I thought it was a bit tense.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I thought she seemed a little bit sort of on edge, but I guess she
Well,
probably
she
is.
has
She has just had a baby, but there you go. But maybe, no, I was thinking more along the lines of, I mean, I suppose for her, even though she's an actress, I suppose having all that press attention must be horrific, really. Filming.
Oh my God, this looks so disgusting.
It really does. It's not even got colour. You know, you said talk about how you need every colour in your plate. There's none in that.
Oh, but there's
there
gonna
is,
be.
but it's the paint.
There's going to be
All right, what colours are going to be?
coconut yogurt.
That's not very interesting colour, babe.
No. Raspberries, blueberries, mango.
Well, I've just got a text from Wix.
Oh God, you hear from all the best people.
I'm getting all bits of wood. 2 before, 3 before 5.
Have you shown
4 to
people the
6.
room?
Oh, do you want to come in and see the utility room / teenage viewing room, which I've got a funny feeling could turn into a bit of a comfy gaming room. What say you, subs? What say you? I don't know if there's a light on this side. Oh, there isn't a bloody light on this side. You can't see anything. Well, you can see a bit, but look. I mean, it's a wall.
So the telly and everything's going to be plugged in around the back. It's all going to be
Of course.
really
Well, no,
neat.
the telly's
We're
here.
going to have
Look.
a sink now.
Is he going to use the sink out the back?
Stephen said, I don't understand why you're having a sink.
Are we going to use the sink out the
Yeah, he
back?
said it's so easy
Has
to
he
put
seen
in.
it? It's big.
No.
It's a big sink.
So that'd be so nice for doing washing and stuff. We're going to have a proper laundry room.
A laundry room.
so
We're also
excited.
finally going to have a room.
And we can dump loads of stuff in there.
Finally have a. I've got to tell you what I do keep forgetting is that I'm on the Joe Wicks. I just nearly clutched a banana and ate it. I mean, I nearly clutched a date and ate it. I nearly clutched a Snickers bar and ate it. This could go on for quite a while,
Or
actually.
coconut yogurt.
Coconut yogurt.
Do we need to put the telly on in case we missed the beginning?
Yeah, so we're going to go. Well, why am I telling you we're going to go live? We're not live now. You'll have watched it. It'll have happened. It's in the past. I mean, I can't. Sometimes I feel like we actually engage in time travel on our channel.
We time travel, baby.
Of all the things we do, we even time travel. We can even tell you to go forward in time. I'm now going to tell you to go back in time to when we did the live. Because when you watch this, the live will have been done. Was I younger then? Was I older then? Am I older now? Will I be younger now? I feel like the Time Lord. Anyway, Stephen Graham, he's a particular favourite of mine. He's the skinhead in This Is England.
Can't believe it.
In an extraordinary act of time travel, we didn't go forward or backwards anywhere. In fact, it didn't happen. And in fact, what you're watching now didn't occur. We missed it. It's on next week.
Idiots.
It's your fault.
Why?
Because you kept banging on about it being on tonight.
I never said it was on tonight. It was
You
you that said, oh, that Birches is on Wednesday. And I'm okay.
I must-
had no concept of Wednesday.
I must have meant next Wednesday. Well, that's funny because so many people on our Insta stories are watching it tonight too. Okay, so it's really early on day 2 of me doing this 90-day plan Joe Wick's body coach program, and I did my first hit yesterday morning. My God, that seems like an eternity ago. And I'm not exaggerating to say that last night I limped to bed. Now these hit exercises they're deceptive. You think they're not going to do anything for you because they're 25 minutes long. They're sort of 4 or 5 exercises which you do for 20-second bursts, and then you wait for 30 seconds. You know, and there's me being classic bloke thinking, no, I need to run for a solid 2 miles. I've got to have some masculine, macho, definitive, goal or achievement. And I was a gibbering wreck when I went to bed last night. So I went to bed thinking I was a bit hungry. I have to confess I was a bit hungry last night. Snacks yesterday, here's the thing. You know me, I like to go down the shop and get myself a dairy milk every now and then, or a Lion Bar or a Topic. My snacks were 40 grams of nuts and an apple. And the apple was bloody bitter. So it was tough yesterday. So I went to bed last night thinking there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to get up this morning and do another hit. So I've just done it, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I'm absolutely aching and shattered all over. But I am determined. At this point, I think I'm what they call in rehab terms the pink cloud, which is like, you first come out of rehab and you're doing a thing, you're like, oh yeah, sobriety, It's kind of like almost a badge of honour. I feel very proud of myself. I feel a little bit sort of smug, not with anyone else, but with myself. I'm sure that the relentless marathon-like shift will kick in. I've got a feeling today I'm allowed 2 coffees a day, max. No fizzy drinks. Didn't have a fizzy drink yesterday, and I've got a bit of a headache now, and I'm wondering if that's a bit of a kind of detoxing headache. Little update on my 90-day body makeover for fun. I'm back home thinking I'll make myself a reduced carb lunch because I did my workout this morning, and I'm doing Thai turkey lettuce wraps. Oh my God, it's taken me about 45 minutes identifying and locating every single effing ingredient. And then finally, the other detail is every time I want to go to cook it, I need to go to the loo because the amount of water I'm taking in makes me need to wee all the bloody time. So between weeing, finding the ingredients, it's taken me 25 minutes just to get a pile of stuff. And as I look at it, doesn't excite me. Oh my God, look guys, look, I've literally got sweat. Kiki said I've worked up, I'm literally sweating. I'm sweating because I get to the point that I've got all the ingredients minus the lettuce, and it's called lettuce wrapped Thai green lettuce wraps. I get to the lime, got the lime. Don't like lime. I hate lime. And then it says zest and juice. What the hell do I juice and zest a lime? We haven't got a lime juicer. And I'm not a zester. And that is what? That's not for any nutrient value. That's just for a bit of limey stuff. Oh my God. Anyway, so I've called in help. Nadia is 10 minutes away. I'm going to have to ask her to cook it because I'm doing a lesson with Kiki. Thank God. I feel quite desperate, actually. I'm starving. Hank Marvin. Look. Sweating armpits. Look. That is from pulling together a bloody meal. I don't know how Nadia does it. I don't know how your mum does it, girls. I don't know how she does it. But that's why she cooks with only what's available. I've worked it out. Because if you follow a recipe, we've never got...
Hi. How are we doing? Emergency food is in. Afternoon. How are my darlings? What are you like?
What do you mean, what am I like? I was doing so well.
You're not doing well. You're panicking looking?
I got everything out. I couldn't find any. Couldn't find any honey, so I had to get brown sugar.
Oh, well, the honey is here always.
It's not. I had a look. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's syrup. Syrup. See?
is honey?
Nothing. No, there isn't.
Oh, where is
No.
it? The honey somewhere
Everything's gone funny.
else.
Everything's
Here
gone
it is,
strange.
look. Here's the honey.
Oh yeah. There's the honey.
You've got to look, honey. Honey, honey.
How are you?
Right, I've got to get on with this. I'm a bit nervous.
She's done her work already. Sylvia Plath
Oh,
inspired poem. She had to do a poem inspired by the poet Sylvia Plath's poem Mirror. And the original poem Mirror is a remarkable poem. It's pretty depressing, but it's good. Anyway, so the challenge was to write your own poem, wasn't it, Maddie?
Yeah.
About an inanimate object.
Yeah, so I wrote one about a candle.
She's written one about a candle.
Is it beautiful?
I'm going to get a turn off so she can read it to her ma. Her mama.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Somebody else said he could literally step on me and I wouldn't mind.
Who's this about?
Shawn Mendes.
So Shawn Mendes all the rage. I can't work out if he's uncool or cool.
In the Calvin Klein advert, he was in his pants and
Oh.
nobody really sees him like that.
Oh, right, I see. Shawn Mendes in his pants. The big story of today, Nadia's got a very busy evening tonight, so we're going to have a bit of a chat now while she rescues my meal plan from annihilation. I had to show the subs my sweaty armpits.
I think the thing is, you went into it in a state of panic.
I didn't.
What you did
Did I,
was-
Kiki? Was I in a state of panic when I
What
started?
you did was you left it too late when you were too hungry. So
Right.
what you should have done, you needed to plan ahead a bit. What you tend to do is you get starving hungry and then you want to eat. You've got to think, well, I'm going to want lunch about 1,
Okay.
and then move from there.
Anyway, here's the thing. The big story of today is Danny Baker, who we've had a lot of time for in the past, posting a ridiculously, I think, stupid photo of
There's a chimpanzee.
a chimpanzee
isn't
with a couple of posh people, wasn't it, or something?
there? No, it was dressed up in the chimpanzee was dressed in a posh suit.
Yeah, that's right. Now, he's claiming, of course, he wasn't even thinking of it in racist terms. But I beg to differ. I don't know how you can't assume, even if you're not thinking of it in racist terms, that's one thought. The other thought is, you must have an understanding, given the awful coverage there's been of the trolling of Meghan Markle because of her race and colour. That
Still in this day of age.
even if you weren't thinking of it racistly, you had a sensitivity to issues of race that you would think that it could be read racistly. That's my point.
So I worked with him years ago, and he's a lovely man. He's super bright.
He is, oh, he's very
He's
bright.
obviously, as he has said himself, made the most terrible
Yeah.
judgment. And I don't know what he was thinking.
I mean, I just think very ill judged. But I do think that it's a bit disingenuous to suggest that really everyone else is the problem and everyone else's awful thinking is at fault, which is what I felt he came out saying to begin with. I thought it was a bit smart suggesting it was other people's bringing their own racist tinge to it.
Yeah.
You know, I could almost buy that if it was an informal chat, but posting something like that.
Yeah, because I didn't really know what was going on, and initially I thought, what is this? Is this people's own racism? Da, da, da. But now I know the full story. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How could anyone not know that that was going to cause enormous offence?
I know.
Oh dear, poor old Danny, really.
Very silly. Well, anyway, so the BBC have fired him. What do you think, Subs? Do you think he made a mistake? Do you think he could in any way have not been aware that that would have been read in a racist manner? There's a difference between him.
offensive.
There's a difference between him being actively racist and him posting something that's deeply insensitive and deeply sort of thoughtless in a sense. So I'm not suggesting for a minute that he is an out-and-out racist, not at all. But I do think it was a deeply flawed thought. But what do you think? Should the BBC have fired him? Do you think the BBC should have fired him? What's your thought?
I think the BBC had no choice.
They had no choice. Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you know, it's like, imagine you're the kid in the school that does get that sort of comment thrown at them all the time. What would that, you just can't allow it. I mean,
No.
the BBC have absolutely no choice.
No, I agree.
And, you know...
That's what I think,
When you
anyway.
sign contracts with these companies, you know, there is a real code of practice and the things, because you're representing...
Yeah.
You're representing them, aren't you? So...
Basic compliance suggests it was a wrong post to make.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, Nadia came in, rescued everything, and look. Oh, I'm sure she thinks it was a ploy. It really wasn't. I did try. I did really try. It was really trying. Smells amazing, the mint.
Oh my God. I've come up here to talk to you. Because I'm trying to stay calm. Because I'm so proud of Mark for doing Joe Wiggs and da-da-da-da-da-da. The last thing I wanted to do was come in and bloody cook. But I felt so sorry for him because he was starving. Bless him, to be fair, he did have a business call. He had Kiki's tutor coming. He did have a lot on. But the last thing I needed, all made up with my hair done because I'm going to this event tonight, was to come in and cook a bloody turkey curry. Because now I've got onion smelling hair. I can wash my hands 3 times, I can't get rid of the garlic. I've got the Thai sauce on my trousers. But I'm smiling because I'm proud of him. Only 88 days left. Clearly he's not going to be able to make any of the food. It is quite a palaver, I'd have to say. It's quite a palaver. It's easy for me because I can cook, but it is quite a palaver. Anywho, yeah, so I'm going out tonight, which should be fun. But if I'm honest, I'm always really nervous. Like, I can do live television, I can do loose women and not have any nerves at all. But then I suddenly do something brand new with new people and I get really worried. But look, it's for this new clothing brand. It's a lovely shirt. It's so nice. But I'll post something on my Instagram later. I'll post some stories later. Oh, it will be later, won't it? By the time you see this, it will be later. Oh, and the other thing is, he started doing hit sessions. So all we're hearing the whole time is how much his muscles aches, how much his muscles ache, how much his muscles ache. Now, you guys know us very well and know that I have been telling him how many times that he needs to do yoga, he needs to stretch, and now he's half crippled because his muscles are literally balls of tension. Probably a good job I'm going out tonight.
Hey guys, here's a topic for the day just before Nadia rushes out. Phone usage.
Yeah.
Did you say you had something about phones?
Oh no, we were doing on Loose Women today. Are you a picker-upper or not a picker-upper?
Christ, I'm never...
And most people would never dream of picking up the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
So why does everyone have a go at me and the family for not picking up the phone?
I know.
It's like your mum will always say, well, I know that we'll
Yeah, but she's
never...
from a different generation where they don't understand that. The phone rings and they pick it up. We had Kelly, we had a new panellist today. And she was saying, Kelly Bryan from Eternal, and she was saying that she always picks up the phone and she says, hello, Kelly here.
Oh.
And I was like,
bloody hell.
What? I said,
tell you...
Say that again. You pick up the phone and you say, hello, Kelly. Did you smell that bin?
Yeah, we need to...
But we need black bags.
I know.
Isn't that the most annoying thing? When I went out yesterday and I knew we didn't have any black bags and I forgot to get the black bags.
Well, on the phone topic, interestingly, you're not a picker... Well, no, you are a picker-upper. No,
really?
only,
not at all.
Well, it's different, isn't it? I'm a picker-upper if it's someone I know. I'm not a picker-upper if it's not someone I know. If I see a number I don't recognise, I will not only not pick it up, I'll actively throw my phone across the room. That's what I said today
on the show. I said I've literally thrown my phone.
It's almost like it burns me. But here's the other thing: David Beckham's been banned for 6 months for using his phone whilst driving.
I saw that.
Is that right? Should we have a zero tolerance on phone usage in the car?
Well, I absolutely think we should have a zero because we know that it kills people.
I agree on many levels.
Remember
But here's
something last year.
But here's something
in his big truck.
Yeah.
And he went on his phone.
Yeah. But I went to a driver awareness course when I was done for using my phone. I likewise was caught touching the phone. I wasn't holding it. I wasn't phoning on it. I was touching it. And to be fair, the policeman said.
Why were you touching it?
Because a text came in.
Oh, so you were looking.
No, but a lot of drivers, car drivers, Addison Lee, Uber drivers, what have you,
they're on the phone the whole time?
Well, they have interfaces that they have to touch because it's their sat nav. And there was one case where there was a real debate: was it a phone or was it a sat nav? What is the difference between clicking on a sat nav screen and clicking on your mobile phone? Yeah. What is the difference between clicking on a sat nav, clicking on your phone, or turning the radio on or off?
What is the difference when I got an Uber driver? I've got an Uber driver twice. And both times I said never again. I got in an Uber. Oh no, this one wasn't an Uber driver. He was a mini cab from Croydon. Kiki was in the back of the car with me. He was a bit unhinged, so I was scared of saying anything to him. And he had his phone up like that on the dashboard, watching a
telly.
film while he was driving. Ask Kiki.
With a member of the public in the car? No.
2 members of the public.
Well, yeah, obviously, if you count you.
And then we
Kiki.
had another one again. I was in the car with Kiki. You know, at the Oval, where you go round to the left. He went the wrong way round, going straight into oncoming traffic because he was looking at his sat nav.
No, I agree. But here's the thing: if it's not illegal to turn your radio on and off, should it necessarily always be illegal if you touch a screen?
Well,
is there a difference?
Should it be illegal to
Should
eat?
there be different? Well, a
Because
friend
a friend of
ours ate a baguette, and the police pulled him, saying it was undue care.
Yeah. Do you remember when Di was done for eating a baguette? No, your friend was done for rap. Di was done for a baguette because we got a photo of her in the.
Oh no, it's so funny. And the photograph
was
was she was driving Nadia's old car.
years ago. This.
And we thought I'd been driving the car, and you look at the photo, and there she is in the CCTV, Nanny Di like that,
eating a baguette.
eating a baguette.
She goes, I didn't, and then there was the photo of her eating the baguette.
Do you use your phone, Stephen, when driving?
No.
Good man.
He's a good solid.
He's a good man.
Cup of tea for you there, Stephen.
Cup of tea there.
So I
use
think.
it as a sat nav.
You use it as a sat. So do you think you should be pulled if you use it as a sat nav? If you're caught using it as a sat, is there a difference?
Well, I don't look at it. I have it on the back seat.
Ah.
And all I listen to is what it's telling me.
That's a good way. So audio, you're just listening to
But
it.
to turn around and have a look.
My phone
Yeah.
is Bluetooth to the truck.
Ah.
So if I get a call, all I do is press the blue button.
Do you know Beckham's been banned for 6 months?
No.
Yeah, for using his phone. Who's Beckham? I love it.
Right, I'll now tell you what's wrong with
He's sorted our guttering, or he's looked at our guttering.
So I'm now off. I
I'll
have
carry on
left.
filming.
Oh, look at you! Look here. I just want to show you what I've done. I've left the recipe and the ingredients. That
New
looks a
York
bit weird because it's organic. I did only buy it the other
Oh,
day.
that's like a vision from the Diet Coke advert over there, isn't it?
Okay, so you've got green pepper,
Yeah.
onion,
Yeah,
steak,
yeah.
potatoes, eggs,
Right.
olive oil.
Good on you.
Okay.
Can I have my glasses back? Thank you. Right, Stephen's going to show me what's wrong with our guttering, because there's a lot wrong with our guttering. In fact, we asked the subs what was wrong with our guttering. Are you still talking to me? Oh. Make sure your griddle pan's really hot. Make sure you smash your bit of steak with stuff. Make sure you season it. Make sure you roast your potatoes. Make sure you put that on there. Why am I talking like this? It's Joe Weeks. Soft onions. Why is everything steaming? I'm hot. Dave got soft drink. I haven't. I've got to drink this. What's this? That's how I'm staving off hunger. That's how I'm not having soft drink. That's how I'm not having diet ginger beer. That's how I'm not having the girls Rubicon. So I'm following the recipe to the T. But I'm thinking of going rogue. Thinking adding crushed chilies. Just fancy giving it a little bit of piquancy. What say you, Kiki Bee? Chili flakes. Chili flakes, not to be mistaken for scalp flakes. Painted red. Oh my god, this is so stressful. So I thought I was reaching the end of the dish. So I've done diced potatoes with pepper and onion. I have seasoned my steak, as any good man should. And then I'm about to add the steak to the griddle pan that's so hot, it burned me and I can't even lift it up. So heavy.
Oh,
It's actually heavy. And then I discovered you've got to do 3 fried eggs. I'm getting a bit panic stricken because when I put the eggs in, they're going to go a bit weird and then the steak's going to go hard and then, oh God. 3 months I've got to do this. 3 months. My steak is in the griddle pan.
Mums are never going to ever feel this long again.
Now, Mum said, never ever, however tempted you are, be tempted to fiddle with your steak. I know someone else who said that. They went to prison. I keep being drawn to it, Nads. Stop it. Stop it. Ah! Touch it! No, don't touch it. You mustn't touch the steak. Is that 3 minutes? I like it rare. What does that mean? Oh, look. I don't know how to do it and film. Just wait there. I'm gonna use a peeler. Ooh, baby, check this out! You're gonna be so impressed, Nadia. So impressed. You're gonna think you think you're the only one who can cook. Look at that! Griddle pan marks. That makes me feel like a bloody man, even though I'm not allowed to eat anything other than what's in this effing folder for the next 3 months. Huh?
There's a lot in that bowl.
Well, there's a lot of not a lot, if you know what I mean. Oh! I ache so much. So I'm on the second side of the steak now. Just having a little look-see. How does one know if it's done enough? Where's the sharp, sharp knife? Where's the sharp, sharp knife, guys? Okay, I'm taking it out. Don't know how to. I'm going to.
Is it done yet?
I don't know. But I like it so rare. It makes me want to go funny and shave them. Yeah, just like my chest. This is a really big moment, was it? They had fish fingers, chips and carrots, and I did it well. I know I did. But here's the thing. I've got a steak. I've got 3 eggs. 3 eggs! I've got that. Absolutely, under normal circumstances, a pile of horrendous stuff. But I'm going to eat it, because it's all I'm allowed. There you go. Oh, hang on a minute. Tip the potato. What? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I think I've got it right. Okay, so I'm now going to spread that out like that. Then I'm going to take the steak.
Your eggs sound like they're burning.
Like that. Yeah, got it? And then I'm going to get them. Look, I've broken a bloody yolk. It's no yolk. This is only day 2. This today was day 1. Anyway, those eggs look like they're done to perfection, so I'm going to get them out. I haven't got anything to get them out with. So the girls are having a philosophical conversation about whether one should enjoy life constantly, all the time, all the while. That fly only comes out when I'm eating. Girls, I've cooked myself steak, eggs, and cubed potatoes with onion and... What's it called, this dish? This dish is called... It's a huge, fat slab of steak, isn't it? New York style steak and eggs.
Is it now? Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash and a bit of bosh.
The dirt is gone.
I'm going to leave the kitchen just as I didn't find it. So, you've just come through the door. How are you doing?
Feet are throbbing. I cannot. I just cannot wear heels all night. So,
There's for thinking now.
do you like this?
Yeah, I do.
It was such fun what I did. It was this like pop-up boutique for this. Well, it's actually an American clothing brand, but they come here and you have a pop-up boutique in your own home. Cabby, it's called. And I blimmin' had such. I tried on so many different clothes.
Did you?
I was
what
in and out.
with your knickers whilst you're doing it?
Well, that was a bit embarrassing. There's quite a lot of people, but oh my god, isn't this just so lovely?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Comes a multitude, girls. Yeah, no. So it was really nice. It was really nice.
No, our vlog of tonight.
I met really lovely people. I had a good giggle. I had a nice dinner, a nice glass of wine, and we know me. We love Americans, don't we? So they were just fascinating. They do business in such a different way to Brits. But yeah, it was good.
Good.
Because it was. Don't show my legs.
Just going to sit down
I've
and
got my old
shower.
jeans on here.
Me and Maddie are watching American Horror Story. You might want to watch a couple of scenes of witches
No,
being burned.
I'll have my cup of tea and then I'll go up and let you watch the rest of it. It's so...
You right there, Tom?
I've been reading the vlog. Poor people are annoyed with you about Dolly Parton.
Don't even do that.
You've unleashed.
I've unleashed the beast. I've started a new hashtag.
What?
Don't diss Dolly.
Oh. The funny thing,
Why are they so passionate about her?
because Daddy was very, very rude about her.
What did you say?
Tell her what you said.
I can't remember exactly what I said.
He was showing off.
I wasn't.
He was showing
I
off.
was mainly
What did you
winding your
say?
mum up, and I just said that
She's just rubbish. Why are you going to 9 to 5? Why don't you go to something classy? She's this
But I
dissing
was
dolly.
winding her up. But I don't like her music, I have to confess.
Well, that's fair enough. But it's funny, isn't it? Because I think subs, one of the good things about our YouTube channel, I think there's lots of good things, is that we're not vanilla.
No.
Because you can go through the vanilla sieve when you go on social media where everything you say is just perfect.
I find it more annoying if I find YouTubers that just agree and say positive things about everything to please everybody.
Well, that's why so many of the movie reviewers get so many reviews, because all they ever say is just
The
positive
best
stuff.
people out there are the authentic ones that speak their mind and not.
Oh, you're sticking up for us, Mads.
Well, no.
Oh, right, no, of course you wouldn't be
No.
sticking up for
No,
us.
I'm just saying, like, they would, if we were just vanilla, if we were just nice about everything,
Yeah.
they were just saying it for the sake of it.
You can't
Be
win.
complaining about us saying it for the sake of it, so.
You just got to stay true to yourself. You've got to stay true to yourself. Obviously, you have to be more careful when you're online because things that you might not find offensive, other people would find offensive. But you can't just become pure white toast.
All I would say in defence of a lot of people's reactions, all I would say is I think I went in a bit hard on Dolly the person. I wasn't in any way
Yeah, because she is
slagging
so
off Dolly
lovely.
Parton. And I've seen her interviewed and she is very entertaining, very funny.
You upset me because I love her.
Yeah, no, I was winding you up though.
No,
I
know,
was
but you
winding
shouldn't
you
have
up.
because I love her.
But here's the thing,
And she's she's the person I want most to come on the show. And now you've.
she won't care. Well, hang on a minute.
No, she won't know.
The reason she won't care and she won't know what I've said is her own husband has gone on record as saying he doesn't like her music. Her own husband. Yeah, look it up. Look it up
I
online.
bet he didn't say.
He didn't say that she's a waste of space.
Don't say it again.
No, I didn't mean that. I was saying that for shock effect, and I was stupid and I was wrong and I'm sorry. But the fact that her own husband, and apparently it goes so far as to, she says it in an interview, she goes so far as to say it's not only he doesn't like my music, he refuses to listen to it, he can't bear it.
So funny because it's just been reading some of the comments.
At least he's honest.
I've just been reading some of the comments on the way home and people have been saying, I can't believe how much shit Mark's in for saying he doesn't like Dolly Parton.
I know. No, it's like everyone said, Islington wanker.
Islington wanker.
Islington
you named
wanker.
yourself.
You look like it sound like I named the bloody
I'll tell you
phrase.
what,
Don't
there's been
turn the
more-
phrase on
what there's
me.
been more comments than dissing you for dissing Dolly is curtain pole has been said many, many times in the comments tonight. Many times.
Curtain pole
Curtain
is going to
pole.
happen.
Well,
Yeah, you're going
Can't
away
believe that
tomorrow.
when I see it.
You wait till you come back. It's going to be
I'm
all,
going to Glasgow tomorrow.
all sorts of screws that are going to be put into certain holes. But anyway, many apologies to Dolly Parton aficionados and fans. Apparently, there's a place called Dollywood. Did you know that? There's a place called Dollywood. One of our subs. Oh, I don't know if you are a sub. Maybe you were just someone who was extraordinarily angry with me.
There might be a desubscribed stuff.
Yeah, precisely. They said that as punishment, 100,000, you should take me to Dollywood.
Yes.
Should we do that?
I want to go to Dollywood.
I'd rather do something else than that, though.
I want to go to Dollywood.
Dollywood, yeah. But she does a lot of charitable work, and for that, you've got to always pat someone on the back.
Oh, look at him.
You've got to pat them on the back, even if by patting them on the back, given the size and heft of her cleavage, she could fall over.
Mark, don't. I'm telling you.
She
now.
talks about her own cleavage. Her cleavage is in the public realm. But hang on, Kenny Everett used to do a sketch where he'd come on as Dolly Parton and his boobs would inflate.
I don't see why you're making a point for
Well,
this.
he was a gay alternative comedian. It's hardly. Dolly Parton herself talks about her boobs. It's a thing. It's part of it. It's like Barry Manilow not talking about his nose. And for the record, I love Barry Manilow. So I ain't that much of a snob.